Hello Pisces, and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your fortnightly reading for November the 1st through to the 15th. And we are in your fellow water signs season, Scorpio season. And there is a new moon on the 15th in Scorpio, which is going to be really good, I think, really good energy. So we'll see how that pans out for you. This is a general reading, Pisces, so just as the usual blurb that I always say, just take what feels right and leave the rest. The King of Swords has just come out for you. Oh, crossed by the 10 of Swords. Okay, what is going on? Big decision, big ending, big decision to end something perhaps, Pisces, coming up. Okay, so yeah, this is a general reading, may or may not resonate. If it does really resonate and you want to delve into this deeply, I'd love it if you could come over to the deep read. There will be an extended reading and the link will be in the description box below. And just click on that, it'll take you over to Vimeo and click on your sign and we'll get some more information and get some clarifiers, delve more deeply and also take a sneak peek further into the future. Ooh, there's that new beginning on your mind. Oh, and the Fool. Wow, Pisces, about to leap off the edge. Oh, this is pretty exciting. Oh, and yep, feeling pretty stuck in the past. Okay, wow. Oh, the Hierophant and the Emperor. Gosh, you've got the big guns coming out and there you are, the Knight of Cups. Beautiful. Oh, okay, big decision. And 5 of Wands. Naturally, there's a bit of conflict around making this, perhaps. Maybe it's not your conflict, someone else's. Let's see. Gosh, I feel like I'm getting this image of you standing on the precipice, standing on the edge, about to take a huge leap of faith. Wow. So animal spirit message for Pisces. It's exciting though, Pisces, very exciting. Okay, gosh. All right. What animal spirit energy wants to come out for Pisces? Animal spirit energy for Pisces? Animals aren't talking to you at the moment. We've got to wait for the right one to come out, Pisces. Animal spirit energy for Pisces. Now they all want to come out. Okay. But there were too many. There was too many there. Trying to take a little leap. There's a few of them. I've just got to, sorry, please bear with me, Pisces, because I've just got to get the right one here for you. Aha. We've got it. Moth. Oh, wow. Okay. Gosh. Ooh. Okay. Element of air. So let's start off. The fairies have got a lot to say to you too. Oh, look, there's Death coming in. And Penelope Dreamweaver. Wow, Pisces, there is a massive, massive, big decision, big change coming up. Huge potential for huge transformation here. But it's your choice. It's your choice. But I do feel like you're being guided. You're being blessed. Everything's kind of there. Everything's falling into place for you. There's things happening in the background that you may not know about, whether that's things happening in your human life, whether that's things happening energetic with guides. There's definitely people drawing things and working stuff out for you in the background to make and help this happen. So you're being incredibly supported by the universe here. Things are going to start coming together. Things are being drawn towards you. You're going to find this could be quite unexpected things, but necessary things. So you're being given all the resources you need to be able to make this, enough to be able to make it, because there is this huge element of unknown, which can be scary as well, Pisces. But there is, yes, this massive, you're standing on the precipice. So, okay, wow. Let's pull out the King of Swords crossed by the 10 of Swords. There is something you are wanting to cut out of your life, big time here. Massive. It's almost like, okay, this might have been a decision that's been there for a while, like been pending for a while, and now it's just like, I just want to end this. Cut this out, stop this, whatever this is. Put a full stop, no more. I'm sick of this. It could be related to a situation, a pattern, kind of programming in your life, a belief system, but it's very much putting an end point to it. No more, full stop. I'm not putting up with this anymore. So it could be someone's behavior, could be, attracting a certain type of person in a relationship. Whatever it is this very strong, resolute energy coming through with the King of Swords crossed by the Ten of Swords. And I don't actually feel like, it's so resolute, this energy. It's almost like it's hard to kind of make, it's like you decided on something, or there's that it's hard to kind of sway you from this, to make you change your mind. And this is what you're wanting, this Ace of Wands. This is the new beginning coming through here, the new desire, the new energy. So whether this is a new relationship, a new job, a new career, just a new lease on life, whatever this is kind of in your conscious mind, what you're wanting, something for yourself, something new to embrace and step into, and let go of something that has just been draining you mentally, just been a huge burden to be carrying around. When you actually tune in, sometimes we can carry these around for a long time, and we just get so used to that we get numb to it. So it could be, a belief system like, I'm never going to be rich. I'm never going to have more than enough money. I'm just going to have enough. Or, it can be the smallest thing that's there, and it's kind of like, enough. I want to be rich. It's making that kind of decision like, oh yeah, it's okay if I accept second best, blah, 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 blah. And now it's like, no, I'm not accepting. So there's not accepting something that you used to once accept. And this Ace of Wands is this inspired energy, this vision. Finally, you're freeing yourself, release. There's this huge release of energy associated with this. It's like, I just have to do this. And it's so aligned. Everything is aligning and falling into place. There's this massive realignment happening in your world at the moment, Pisces. And you could be feeling this physically as well, like in terms of health benefits or things coming back to you. Again, it's this sense of the things that you need are being drawn to you, because, you've got the Ace of Wands at the top, and at the base you have the Fool. And this is the great unknown. This is the reset. This is the new beginning. This is stepping out on, again, that image of being on the precipice, on the ledge. And I feel like this Fool card is kind of so indicative of where I see you at this moment, Pisces. So this is deep down energy, the position in this reading. So this is something that's happening. I feel like this is soul spirit energy that's coming through for you. And this is something that's happening on like all levels. It's not something that sometimes I can go, well, there's something in your subconscious, or that's in your emotional body. No, this feels like it's in everything. It's definitely in your energetics and your spirit. But yeah, it's like everything is aligned, like I said. So yeah, the Fool is releasing something, this burden. Look at that. This could be betrayal, someone that's stabbed you in the back, someone that's really, really hurt you that you couldn't trust. The King of Swords is a lot about very clear communication, trust. I just don't want any more of that crap. So the Fool releases that, and he becomes lighter and free. So this is an energy of feeling, just as there's a great sigh of, oh, thank goodness, I feel lighter, I feel better, even just by making that decision. So yeah, you're releasing something, and it's absolutely beautiful, this energy that you're stepping into. The recent past and we're going to look at that more in the extended, because it doesn't show that much in this reading. There's a little bit of it, but I think we'll find out more about that in the extended. So the Eight of Swords is in the recent past, and this is very much feeling stuck. This is very much, but it's your own self-limitations. It's almost like you could have ripped off those blindfolds. I mean, see how loose that character is holding these blindfolds. This is you kind of just going, you know what? Yeah, I kind of knew all along I could have freed myself from that, but I just didn't for whatever reason. And now I have, or now I've decided to. So it's almost like the decision and the act are kind of one and the same energetically. So whether you've decided to quit your job, you haven't actually done it, energetically, that is the same thing. So it's been incredibly supported. This area where you felt very stuck, it's been murky waters. There hasn't been a lot on offer here. It's a situation that hasn't been fulfilling you. There's not a lot that you're getting out of this. It really wasn't aligned with your spirit and who you were. as well, Pisces. I'm getting this very, very strongly for you. And it's kind of like you, at some point you stopped being you. There's an aspect of you stopped and you compromised and you accepted second best. And it's kind of like no more, no more. So yeah, it's actually, and that was actually, you know, if you go back and rewind, because this seems to be important, that's what they're saying, go back, rewind, have a look at it, because this is coming up as important, will help you release it, is go back and realize that the situation you found yourself in, or whatever it was that you compromised, whether it was like, I'll accept this job because there's no other jobs around, and it's like, not thinking that you could actually get a better job or get more money. It can be that kind of a limitation. It's limiting yourself. So by rewinding and you're resetting, they're just showing me like, you know, those toys where you wind them up, you're going back and having a look, and it's important to look at where it was your choice for you to limit yourself and to actually see it like that, because that is strangely empowering. So in the near future, Pisces, we have this 7 of Cups that's coming in. And, you know, immediately there's all these options and possibilities that spring up. And it can actually be a little bit overwhelming at first. It has the potential to do that, but it's half exciting, half overwhelming, because it's like suddenly, oh, I could do this, I could do that. Things open up. Like I said, things are being drawn to you. There's like this magical energy that's kind of being drawn to you. So these things will appear in your reality, and you'll be kind of like, it might be suddenly more than one job's appeared. Suddenly, you know, there's options to go traveling. Suddenly there's so many, like, you know, where there used to be a scarcity, there's now multiple options coming in, you know, whether it's like love, whether there was no one on the horizon and suddenly there's lots of different opportunities and connections and people. So it's just a matter of sifting through a lot of that. There's choices to be made and more than one choice on offer here. So, but that's actually good. It's actually really good. And I don't feel that any of them are particularly bad. I just feel like I'm just getting the word sifting. You need to sift through them and work out kind of what works for you. And I think that all of them are actually potentially good options here. I'm not getting, you know, like I said, I'm not getting any particularly bad option on offer here. But yeah, it's really a matter of, because it's trying to get you to, because you're being shown all these good options, the process is for you to actually look what it is that you really want. Because sometimes if there's a good option and a bad option, it's so easy, like that decision's virtually made for you. But when there's a whole heap of good ones, it really helps you kind of hone in on what it is that you're wanting, that you truly want, what you truly desire. And that's what this Ace of Wands is about. What do you truly desire? So you are turning up as the Hierophant. And here you are, absolutely, you know, putting a stop to things. Again, this is committing to this, solid commitment. There is a sense that I'm committing to this new energy that's coming in here. And it's very strong. Again, it's resolute. It's a case of, this is my decision, this is my law, this is what I want. And it's like, you are actually, when you're doing that, you're kind of talking to above, you're talking to the spirits, you're talking to God, the source, whatever it is. You're sending this very clear message up saying, this is what I want, and so therefore it's being supported. So you're coming across as very aligned with your soul purpose, your spirit, and your soul path here. So that's actually really powerful. And then you know, around you have the Emperor. So you've got these very, very strong, dominant energies that are coming in here. The Emperor is the energy of success, authority, power, making something a concrete reality. And that's what I'm saying, is being very, very supported. This could be someone that you're dealing with in power. A powerful person that you're dealing with could be very much got the divine masculine energy. Could be related to fathers, but as well, father figures. And it's how you respond. What's your relationship like that like to that, because you've been called into this energy yourself. So that's why it's kind of being highlighted. But I do feel like there's a very concrete opportunity for success surrounding you in your environment. So, yeah, it's actually really positive. Okay, so hopes and fears, we have the Knight of Cups. And, you know, this is very much following your dreams. This is really aligning to who you are and following your dreams. So I think it's all connected. And we have Penelope Dreamweaver coming in, and that's what she's doing, is she's almost pulling, now I'm getting the message for her, she's coming in and she's pulling the dreams out of the recesses of your mind, out of the lost places where they once lived and are now forgotten. And she's pulling up these little things. They could be the smallest things, you know, weird little things, like when you were a child, you used to like lavender or something. And now that's come up but you've completely forgotten about that. But something comes up that returns to you. And then suddenly that becomes something that you can bring into this future energy. So all these dreams from the past, and like I said, forgotten in these caverns of your mind, in your soul and spirit, that are being returned to you by Penelope Dreamweaver, this beautiful energy coming to you. And that's why we've got this spirit of transformation, this huge transformation coming through. It's actually, it's really beautiful. Like, this is absolutely beautiful, this energy that's surrounding you. So make the most of it, Pisces. Honestly do. This is really, really special. So we have as an outcome the Two of Pentacles, and this is actually where some indecision might come in, where, you know, you are looking at lots of different options, you're weighing things up. This can be ambivalence, it can be going back and forth, it can be, you know, you might be working in your old job plus starting your own business on the side. You know, you've got two things happening at once. You're juggling things. It can also mean juggling money, but having to be quite flexible with money in order to in order to support and fund this next venture that you're coming in with. You're moving into this new energy of the Fool. So, yeah, which is just a little bit of juggling. There's just a bit of, you know, trying to maneuver, trying to get everything in the right spot in order to get mostly I'm getting money and finances happening here. So that's why I'm kind of thinking that in the extended we're going to get some more information around this and what happens beyond that. So because there's so much potential here with this, and it's fair enough, like they want you to weigh up those options, and that's what this is. You do need some time to weigh up options, and that's actually a really, really important step, which is why it's coming out as the next step. You know, 1 is the Ace of Wands, 2 is weighing up where you're going, how you're going to fund it, and where you're going to move money around and all that sort of stuff. And the fact that this is coming out as an outcome means that it's important not to leapfrog this step. It's important not to jump 2 steps ahead and not think about this. That thinking about how your money and your money situation and how that's going to work is really, really important, weighing up this and weighing up the options. So we do have, you know, that's why we've kind of got the 5 of Wands coming in here. This is a collective energy. This is conflict, competition. This could be, you know, conflict within a group. This could be parts of you at war with each other over this, because there are so many different options that are coming in here. I do feel like it's just you kind of, you know, energy might be surrounding you, but I do actually feel like you're victorious in extracting yourself from it. And that's kind of where I feel like the others will stop for a moment and go, huh? What? You're leaving? What? You're doing this? They were also caught up in the drama of everything, the drama of the tension of what's going on and the collective and expectations and all this sort of stuff, that they didn't really think to it. This is a collective energy. It doesn't have to relate necessarily to a specific group. It could. But this is kind of so caught up in the drama of your world that you're not actually stepping outside of that and thinking outside that box and thinking, well, hold on, is this what I want for my life? So, yeah, you're sort of stepping outside of that and getting a different perspective and freeing yourself. And I think it could be surprising some people, which is good because that's going to inspire them to do that too. So we have as your animal spirit energy, the moth. Beautiful moth. And this is the upward pointing triangle with the line through it is an element of air. So it's very much moving to the light. The light, the moths are attracted to the light. It's very much connecting. Again, we have the Hierophant. It's all about source and spirit. And however you interpret that, whether it's God, source, spirit, angels, intergalactic beings, whatever that means for you, it's a very high vibrational energy. And you're being very drawn to that and attracted to that. And if you can rise up to that and be attracted to that light, that will help you along this way. So, and you know, it's very heart. It's by doing that, connecting into your heart. One way to do that is to connect into your heart and actually listen to what that is. Listen to what that's saying. Listen to where that's directing you. Listen to those dreams that have laid within your heart that have been dormant but are coming back to you again. So the spirit of love actually will bring you up to this high vibration where you're in a position to really, you know, make it easier for yourself. It probably will be happening anyway, but that energy just makes the passage a lot easier. So I hope that makes sense for you, Pisces. I'm going to take it over. This is where I'm leaving the YouTube reading. I'm going to take it over to the Vimeo deep read now and look at these energies in more detail and look at the future beyond, because I'm so curious about what's happening after step number 2. And it's incremental. And I think Scorpio got a similar thing. You went 1, 2, and it's very much saying, you know, it's not moving super fast, but it's moving, you know, like one step at a time, but it's making sure that every step is right. And if you get steps 1 and 2 right, then step 3 is going to be so much better. And so that's kind of the energy that's coming in as well. So I'd love it if you came over to the deep read. The link is in the description box below, and just click on that and go to Pisces. And we'll also look at the future beyond in that reading. So, but if this is where we're leaving each other and this resonated and you enjoyed this reading, please like, subscribe and leave a comment and share. Always love to hear your comments. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time, Pisces. Bye.